Scripture to consider before the news. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. The he referenced is the prince that shall come, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, that will start the 70th week. Now unto the news. Netanyahu hints at Saudi Arabia visit in Likud meeting. The Likud leader also said he is going to campaign for Israeli Arabs' votes. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made an apparent reference to his visit to Saudi Arabia in a closed Likud meeting Saturday night, in what is his first known confirmation of the trip. Netanyahu met with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, in the Saudi city of Neom last month. Israeli sources confirmed the visit, but no public statements have been made. The Saudi Foreign Ministry denied reported details of the meeting, but not that Netanyahu and MBS met. Asked in a Likud Secretariat meeting whether Israel plans to normalize ties with the Kurdish Autonomous Zone in Iraq, Netanyahu responded, "I recently visited other Arab states, and just like I couldn't tell in advance about the Emirates, I cannot say now." Other than the trip to Saudi Arabia, no other recent trips by Netanyahu to Arab states have been made public. The Prime Minister hoped to visit the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain after they made peace with Israel in 2020, but has not done so yet. In related news, Israel, Saudi Arabia seek U.S. strike on Iran ahead of Biden inauguration, report. Jerusalem and Riyadh said pushing for surgical strike on Iranian nuclear facilities. Israel and Saudi Arabia have been urging the administration of U.S. President Donald Trump to strike Iran ahead of the inauguration of the presumptive U.S. President-elect Joe Biden, London-based Dar al-Hayat reported Thursday. According to the report, which cites unnamed U.S. sources, the two nations seek a surgical U.S. strike aimed at Tehran's nuclear facilities. The rationale behind the alleged push is to derail possible Iran outreach from the Biden administration, with President-elect stating an intention to rejoin the 2015 nuclear deal. According to the report, the Israeli and Saudi officials also tried to persuade the United Arab Emirates to join the push for an Iran strike. The UAE resisted such calls, however, wary of affecting its complex relations with the Islamic Republic, the report adds. While Biden has indicated he wanted to rejoin the nuclear deal, earlier reports suggested his team was divided on whether the agreement would first have to be expanded. In 2018, Trump withdrew the U.S. from the accord, saying it did not go far enough and did not cover Iran's regional aggression and ballistic missile development. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you can get notified whenever new Bible prophecy news videos are uploaded. Iranian commander, we're fully prepared to respond to U.S. military pressure. Top commander of Iran's Revolutionary Guard warns U.S. ahead of first anniversary of Soleimani elimination. General Hossein Salami, the top commander of Iran's Revolutionary Guard, said Friday that his country was fully prepared to respond to any U.S. military pressure, the Associated Press reports. Salami spoke at a ceremony at Tehran University commemorating the upcoming one-year anniversary of the U.S. drone strike in Baghdad that killed top Iranian General Qasem Soleimani. Today, we have no problem, concern or apprehension toward encountering any powers. We will give our final words to our enemies on the battlefield, Salami said, without mentioning the U.S. directly. Soleimani's replacement, Brigadier General Esmail Ghani, said at the ceremony that Iran was not afraid of confronting powers, again without naming the U.S. He warned that freedom seekers within the U.S. could retaliate for the attack that killed Soleimani, telling America that, inside your own home, there might be those who want to respond to the crime that you committed. Iran retaliated for the killing of Soleimani by launching a barrage of missiles on 2 Iraqi military bases hosting American troops. 34 service members were diagnosed with traumatic brain injury as a result of the attack. However, there have been reports that Iran seeks to carry out another act of revenge. Tensions between the U.S. and Iran have increased in recent days, after President Donald Trump made clear that he would hold Iran responsible for any fatal attack on Americans in Iraq. Iran's foreign minister, Mohammed Javad Zarif, later warned Trump against any adventurism before leaving the White House. This week, the U.S. military flew nuclear-capable B-52 bombers to the Middle East in a move meant to underscore the U.S. military's commitment to regional security and demonstrate a unique ability to rapidly deploy overwhelming combat power on short notice. Zarif on Thursday accused Trump of trying to create a pretext for war in the Middle East by flying the bombers into the region. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And stay tuned to Watchman Report for more Bible prophecy news.